Hey yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who is Hendo, and we back talking sports. Well. It looks like it looks like I get back in my bag, bro. Hold on. It looks like I gotta get back in my bag, bro. So we got Mr. LeBron sexual Nick Wright, and one of the worst NBA people in my eyes, Bill Simmons. Here we go again. Keep talking about, what I'm saying, Kobe and trying to disrespect them and everything like that. Like, which I don't care about. Only the real ones know how great Kobe is. You know what I'm saying? People who care about the truth and was actually there and actually seen them in the finals. I mean, not in the finals, but in the playoffs or play against each other. You know what I'm saying? They know. So, um, Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan, two guys is going to be probably linked together forever. You know, the two best players of their era. Both of them were the best at their position. But there seems to be this narrative and this thing about Tim Duncan being better than Kobe, which that never was a thing when they were what I'm saying, when they were coming up. And if it was it might have been a conversation because Tim was winning championship. Kobe was winning championships early. Tim had won, but Kobe, you know what I'm saying, was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, second, and then he was 1A, 1B with Shaq. And then you had Tim Duncan, who was clearly the best player on his team. So it was a conversation. You could say it was a conversation. I remember, you know what I'm saying, you could say it was a conversation. But after like 2006, when Kobe did that shit, there was no conversation who was the best player in the world, bro. Even after Tim Duncan won his championship versus LeBron and everything like that, the time you could say Tim Duncan was probably the definitive best player in the world was like '03. And even then, Kobe had a better year than him in the regular season. But in the postseason, Tim Duncan was that dude. '03, you could say that. '03 to, you know what I'm saying, I'm saying, but after 2006 and what Kobe did that year, it was not no conversation about who the best player in the world was, bro. D Wade won that year, but D Wade wasn't looked at as the best player in the world. It was still Kobe. I remember 2007 happened, right? LeBron was up there. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to throw LeBron up there, right? Tim Duncan comes, and Tim Duncan didn't even win Finals MVP that year. Tony Parker did, so he was not looked at as the best player in the world at that time. A lot of people was still saying Kobe. Some people was trying to, throw LeBron in there. You know what I'm saying? And other players. Then 2008 came, and that's when Kobe literally asserted his dominance. That's when he started winning. He was already like player for player, the best player in the world. That's when he started winning. And who did he play in the Western Conference Finals? Tim Duncan. Now, let's see who Tim Duncan had on his team, and let's see what their stats were, and let's see Kobe. So Tim Duncan had Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Bruce Bowen, Michael Finley, Ime Udoka. Who are you? Fuck out of here, nigga. You don't even have no name. You have no channel. Shut up. Blocked. Like I said, Michael Finley, Kurt Thomas, Ime Udoka, Robert Ory, Damon Stoudemire, Matt Bonner. Tim Duncan averaged 22 points, 17 rebounds, 4 assists. Tony Parker averaged 19 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Manu Ginobili averaged 13 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Cool. Kobe averaged 29 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals on 53% shooting, 90% from the line, 33% from the three, playing 40 minutes. You know what Pau Gasol averaged? 13 points a game, 10 rebounds. Yeah, I seen it. Y'all, that's probably the best game y'all took over in the fourth quarter. That's probably the best game y'all didn't play so far. I told you, bro. What I say? I said, bro, the East is better than what people think they is, bro. Like, the West is going to find out that it's teams in the East that is really good, especially the Pistons and the Knicks. It's an inevitable ECF coming, Pistons versus Knicks. But let me get back to what I was talking about. Pau Gasol averaged 13.2 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. Lamar Odom averaged 13 points. He had the same exact stats as Pau Gasol. Jordan Farmar averaged 8 points. Vladimir Radmanovic averaged 8 points. You know who won this series? What up, though? What up, though, Cheyenne? The Lakers won this series 4-1. Yes, 4-1. Game 1. And I watched this whole series. Game 1. I remember that series. Kobe started off slow. He was passing. Then he got it going in like the second half. The second game, they just obliterated them. The third game, the San Antonio Spurs came back. And then the rest of the series was like nip tuck. But each time, Kobe and the Lakers, they pulled it out. They gentlemen swept the Spurs, who won the championship the year before, with Pau Gasol, Lamar Odom, Jordan Farmar, Vladimir Radmanovic. Come on, bro. What are we talking about, bro? Tim Duncan was not looked at as better than Kobe. And after this, he definitely wasn't. It wasn't no more conversation after this. He faced Tim Duncan without Shaq in the playoffs in the ECF and the WCF when it mattered the most, and gentlemen swept him with his second best player averaging 13 points. Tim Duncan's second best player averaged 19. His third best player was Kobe's second best player averages. So what are we talking about, Nick Wright and Bill Simmons? What are we talking about, bro? Y'all trying to, you know what I'm saying, revise history and shit like that. Like, okay, you want to say Tim Duncan is better than Kobe? Fine. But don't try to revise history like he was always looked. No, he was not. He was never looked at as better than Kobe, for real. Skill for skill. More accomplished, you know what I'm saying, at a point in time, fine. It was a conversation at a point in time, yes. But definitively, never. Never, I remember, especially after 2008. You feel me, Suplex? Second best player averaged. Bro, Pau Gasol averaged 13 and 10 in this series. He played 37 minutes a night, bro. Kobe played 40 and averaged 29, 6, and 4, and 2 steals. His teammates were Pau Gasol, Lamar Odom, Jordan Farmar, Vladimir Radmanovic, Sasha Vujacic, Derek Fisher, shout out to D-Fish, Luke Walton, Ronnie Turioff, Trevor Reza, who was good. This was a young Trevor Reza. DJ Mbanga. Stop playing with me, bro. Y'all can feed them lies to somebody else. Cause it ain't gonna be me. Y'all can feed them lies to them other people. But you can't do it to me. Tim Duncan was never looked at as better than Kobe. Stop it, bro. Cut it out. He had individual years where he was the best player. Yeah, I say that. But people are still already knew that Kobe was better than him. And Kobe, the first time he really defined that was in 2006 when he had that masterful year where he got robbed for MVP. Tim Duncan just had a better team. And when they met up, a year and a half later, when they actually met up in the WCF, Kobe beat him 4-1. Why are we trying to act like that didn't happen? We're trying to act like that didn't happen, but it did. Once again, if Kobe wasn't better than Tim Duncan, why was he named Player of the Decade?
It's Super Saturday at JCPenney.
I just need to know that. If I got something for y'all.
More. Save on sweaters, flannel shirts, boots, PJs.
I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all, bro. I got something for y'all. Cause see, y'all must have forgot.
When and why did you come to the revelation that this is the greatest player on the planet, Kobe Bryant?
When I first came to LA, Jerry showed me a tape of this kid, and I knew he had potential. And a lot of people thought we had problems. We never really had problems at all.
That's Shaq in 2001 saying Kobe the best player in the world.
Lots of talk this week after Kobe passed Shaquille about who the greatest Laker of all time is. I believe you referred to Kobe as the greatest Laker of all time. Do you agree?
No, I don't. I would go Kareem, Magic.
It's the wrong one. Okay, odds. Here we go.
He's getting everybody involved, and as you can see, I don't know if he's on a quest to try to catch Michael Jordan.
Man, I wish they would quit talking like that.
It has nothing to do with it.
I mean, come on. I got one. Hey, they don't keep talking about it. Well, but that don't make it right.
We don't have to talk about it.
Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player ever, and this has been Kobe's generation. But stop it. Wait, let me say this.
You heard what he said? This has been Kobe what?
And this has been Kobe's generation.
This has been Kobe's generation. Not Tim Duncan. 2010.
We're going to go back up to 6.
See, that's why I'm basketball. Look at that 75 to the game. 2 minutes to go in the game. He knows what to do. He understands the clock maintenance. But if you know, I played with a guy named Hakeem Olajuwon. I also played with Mike Collins.
I don't know what's wrong with y'all, bro. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, bro. So, shout out to my boy Alex in the building. Shout out Rap God. My favorite Knicks fan, Stu. I don't know why Sue and Gideon is never on here at the same time. The two Knicks fans that's be on here is never on here at the same time, bro.
And we fifth on the all-time scoring list. After the game, we chatted with Stephen A. Smith. Kareem, Karl Malone, Michael Jordan, and Wilt Chamberlain have scored more points than Kobe Bryant. You hear that? How does that make you feel?
Well, it means I've played a lot of basketball. It means I played a lot of basketball, and I've been very fortunate, throughout my.
Who wanted to extend a congratulations to you for being the greatest Laker of all time. Those were his exact words. How does that make you?
Come on now, calling him the greatest Laker, bro.
Kobe Bryant and he showed tonight truly the best player, closer,
I mean, look, I had a chance to play against
The best player, closer. I don't hear shit about Tim Duncan, bro. Bro, y'all gotta stop this shit. Congrats to the Knicks for winning a championship, the first championship since 1973. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, the drought is over. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks have won the championship, man. So we can start talking about 2027. You know what I'm saying? Congrats to the Knicks for winning the NBA championship, man. You know what time it is. Shout out to Knicks, man. Hey, man. That's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? 82 games. They won the championship, man. Oh, shit. Hey, look, though. Hey, look, though. You know what I'm saying? Congrats, though, to the Knicks, though. Real talk, though. Because I knew they was going to beat the Spurs, though. You know why I knew? The Spurs offense is not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got too many guards, bro. Man, Knicks fans don't give a fuck about that damn NBA Cup shit. They happy to have it, don't get me wrong, but Knicks fans, they trying to they want a real championship, bro. Only goofy ass LeBron and them niggas hang in LA hang that dumbass shit up. Bro, the Knicks fans gonna be laughing at that shit if they hang that shit up. What the fuck is this, bro? If we had won, we'd be like, man, what the fuck is this? We want a real championship. What the fuck is this, nigga? Yeah, that one that made Brunson the greatest of all time, bro. That championship made Brunson the greatest of all time, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That definitely made Brunson the great. Of course the Bucks didn't. Why? That's embarrassing, bro. Like if I'm being real, that's fucking embarrassing, bro. Like if Charlotte did it, or the Kings, that's different. They don't have no type of history, bro. Like they have no type of history of winning. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the Lakers doing that shit was goofy, bro. Nigga, you have 18 real championships. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I'm off of that Tim Duncan Kobe shit, bro. What y'all trying to talk about, man? It's freelance. I'm off of that Tim Duncan Kobe shit, man. Y'all keep talking that shit and I keep cooking y'all on that shit. It only took me a little bit to really dispel of that shit. You ain't hear shit about Tim Duncan being the best player in the world compared to Michael Jordan, maybe in the GOAT conversation. You heard none of that. He just said this is Kobe Bryant's generation. They only had a problem with him saying that he was better than Jordan, which he fell a little bit short in most people's eyes. And only in dumbass people's eyes is Kobe not top 10 or not top 15 or overrated. Only in stat nerds or people who haven't watched the fucking game say that Kobe ain't a top 5 or top 10 player. And that's why I don't listen to them people. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what basketball is. You want to have the analytics talk? I can dispel the analytics talk easily because they flawed stats, all of them. I can go to each one of them. Defensive win shares. Oh, did you know that Larry Bird has more defensive win shares than Scottie Pippen? Dumbass stat. Come on, bro. Come on now. Points per game. You do know that you have to factor in how many years ago somebody played, how many healthy seasons somebody played. Then all-time numbers. Okay, Russell Westbrook has more points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks than Steph Curry all time. It's not a person on this earth that's going to say that they got Russell Westbrook over Steph all time. So that kills that argument. Like, I do this shit, bro. Like, these niggas do not want to fuck with me with this. I'm the most underrated and best in the business, bro. They don't want to fuck with me with this shit. This basketball talk, they don't want to do it with me, bro. I promise you they don't. They don't want to do it with me, bro. They don't. But like I said, Tim Duncan was never looked at as better than Kobe. Not that I remember. And I watched all of Kobe's career and all of Tim Duncan. From the time he stepped on the court to the time he retired. Same with Kobe. And I don't ever remember that. Them saying, yeah, Tim Duncan is the greatest. He on the road to being the GOAT. He's the greatest in the world. Maybe a year, but not for a long stretch. Not like Kobe. Man, stop it, bro. Y'all gotta cut this shit out, bro. Zeddy, my boy, what's up with you, my boy? Hold on, Zeddy, why you ain't got no, you see, Zeddy, you gotta tap in. You gotta tap in more, bro. I'm gonna make you a moderator, but you don't never really be up in here. Not on the lives. Man, all these niggas they got this mouth because Kobe is not here to defend himself. They would not be saying none of this if Kobe was here. You wouldn't have dumbass Gilbert Arenas saying, yeah, T-Mac would have won. You wouldn't have had this dumbass. These niggas just popping it because Kobe is not here anymore. And that's why you have people like me and some of these other guys and Ticket and Too Raw and some of these other guys to dispel that bullshit that's going on. Never, Rap God, never. That's revisionist history, bro. Never. Like, come on, bro. Exactly. You either heard Shaq, Kobe, shit. The 1 year AI went and got the MVP. A lot of niggas was saying he was the best player in the world because he carried that team to the championship. But Tim Duncan, come on, bro. Stop it, bro. No disrespect to Tim Duncan, but I know the truth, though. No, I know. You know what I'm saying? We all got, you know what I'm saying? We all got shit to do, Zeddy. But yeah, that never happened, bro. Y'all gotta cut this shit out too, bro. Like that shit never happened, bro. You never heard that shit, bro. Like, find me the clip where they saying Tim Duncan is the best player in the world and he better than Kobe. Find me the clip. Even when he was with Shaq, busting their ass. You forgot Kobe averaged 33 on them niggas and bust their ass. Bro, find me the clip where they saying Tim Duncan, comparing Tim Duncan. Is it him? Is it Jordan? I don't know. Is it him? Is it Kareem? Is it Kareem? Find me the clip, please. Y'all just making up shit, bro. If that's your opinion, fine. But don't sit up here and say that is facts, because it's not, bro. You just heard me play all of that shit where they was talking about Kobe compared to Jordan, or Kobe being the best player in the world, or Kobe, this is his generation. You heard multiple OGs say that shit, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Who was player of the decade? If Tim Duncan was better, why wasn't he player of the decade? It's okay, bro. It's okay. And that's why, and it's majority, you know what I'm saying, the niggas that be doing that, it be the people like Nick Wright, who mad, who sad because Kobe told the truth about that nigga LeBron. Kobe told the truth about that nigga LeBron. But it's all right. Like, share, subscribe, hit that join button. Man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. I'ma holla at y'all, man. I'm out. Peace.